my darling.
So how's it all going, Mark?
Yeah, it's going well. Sorry, you caught me off guard slightly. Yeah.
And I'm going to come around this way because the light is pretty bad. Oh, it's pretty bad there as well.
It's going well. You can see that we are currently in the process of putting our, I can't even think, wood panelling. Putting our wood panelling on the wall.
Yeah.
So it's coming up, it's actually coming on really nice. But actually, the wall's not far from straight, so I put battens on the wall already. And I think it's going to look really nice once it's done it.
I think it's looking good.
I think it's going to look
really
really
do.
good.
I think it's because we weren't sure how it was going to look until it was actually we started putting it on.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's also going to preserve the ancient decorations underneath as well. So it's going to preserve all of that for future generations to be able to have visibility of should they want to see it again.
Yeah, no, it's nice we're preserving it and we're not
We are.
losing a lot of this brick.
No, we're not
work.
losing that, so that's quite nice.
Yeah.
But it should look, by the time I've finished with all the edging and everything else, I think it's going to look really good.
Yeah, I think I'm excited.
Good. Yeah, me too. So I'm going to carry on and get this done. So
Yeah.
I need to measure some bits up.
And now we've got started, we kind of just want to keep going.
I don't want to stop. I want to get it done now. I want to get it done this week.
It's looking really good.
So that's my plan. Get it done this
I
week.
can really see how it's going to look though now.
It's gonna
Actually,
look
the
really good.
light's really bad. No, don't worry, it's okay. It's just the light. The door's open.
Maybe it needs the light on in here.
Okay, let's.
How's
Hang on, I'm going to come and help you now.
That's okay. Right, so what are you doing now then?
Right, we're starting to put the first undercoat on of white paint just to cover all the black spots where the paint's come off and the wood's showing through. So when we put the actual colour on, it will cover it better, obviously, with the undercoat and tie it all together. So we're just seeing what it all looks like when we've unified all the woods and everything, and it's how, so how's it looking, Mark?
Let's have a look. Well, I'll tell you what, that looks so good. It's going to be so bright in here compared to how it was. I think that's going to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's going to really brighten it up in here.
It absolutely is.
It already feels brighter on just this wall.
It does. It really does. It looks so much better.
Well, hopefully our plan's going to work, and this is going to, make the hallway how we want it to be.
Absolutely, I think it's going to look great. Can't wait to see it finished now.
No, me neither. We've still got work to do though.
Yep.
We've got to pick up the paint.
Still got more to do. Pick up the paint today, and I've got to finish doing the walls as well with the panelling. So
yes, so you're going to be doing more. I help for moral support.
You've done loads. You've helped me loads with that actually. Couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, no, it's going to look great. I couldn't have done it without you, Mark.
Oh.
No, it's great, darling.
Right then, suppose better carry on then.
Flick myself in the eye with it.
Be careful.
This wall panelling still needs painting, but Mark has done a great job on this area because it was a bit tricky with the radiator. And I've been painting everything white. There's some patches that still need doing, but it's really brightened up. And we are waiting for our wall paint, the wooden paint, to come in at the shop, our paint shop. And I'm so happy with the panelling here. This yellow colour here was a paint that was made up for us and mixed, and it didn't come out the right colour. So we had to return it, and they're remixing us the correct yellow paint to go on here. But it looks great. And the yellow paint will match more the tiles here, a more kind of earthy, natural yellow to keep it bright in here. So here we go, we've got lovely panelling details here. And it's feeling a lot brighter. I've started painting up here as well, just giving it an undercoat. And it already feels a lot brighter. Obviously, it's still all unfinished. It's quite a project, this hallway. So there's lots of things that I need to put away, actually. Venus is having a good look. Are you, Venus? And Luna's over here. Not sure what she's found. Luna, what have you found? Luna? There are a lot of lizards around at the moment. They've all come back out. Now it's warm enough and the cats like to catch them. So here we are. And if I go up here, we'll take a look from up here. Yeah. Really very happy with how this is beginning to take shape. It's starting to look nice, clean and bright. Yeah, it's looking good. Very happy. There's a big mark on the ceiling there that we need to sort out. There was a bit of a water leak, but nothing serious, but it's left quite a mark up there. But that's sorted. Et voila. And for now we have decided to leave the doors in their natural wood effect oak look that they have, because we weren't sure exactly if we should paint them or not. And what we decided to do was to just do the wood panelling along the walls here that we have been doing, and to then paint them, and then we would see exactly how this turns out and how it looks without painting all the doors. And then if it all looks good and we don't feel that it really needs, you know, we don't need to paint the doors, then we're going to leave them. And so they're just a bit dusty and they will need a bit of a clean up. If anything, we'll probably varnish them. If we decide to leave them as they are, we'll just varnish them and make them look nice as possible again. And so we just see how it all comes together. So there we go, there's an update of the hallway. You can see actually this yellow paint really does look strange in here. It really doesn't fit at all, but never mind. You know, it's always a bit of a risk when you're mixing colours and we're trying to match colours to other nuances, colour nuances that we've seen. But this one didn't work out. But that's all the fun. That's the fun of decorating. So it's really just been about finding a colour that's going to suit the hallway, that's going to tie in to the rest of the house decor, and just to make it feel that it all blends in and it's, you know, and it all works together. Oh, it's coming up.
Slowly but surely.
Oh, that looks better. That looks better. That looks more like it.
That looks like more like a colour.
That's actually more like the colour I wanted to order in the first place.
Yes, it is. And then once you give that a stir, that'll change again a little bit, but that's going to be good.
Yeah, that looks really good.
I like that. I like that colour.
Yeah, that's going to work. Okay, brilliant.
Excellent.
All we need to do is try it out and see what it's like.
Let's give it a stir and then take it from there. Just load up my roller first.
Oh, there's a difference there, isn't it? That's much more like it. That's actually the colour that it should have been. Oh well, there we go.
There you go.
They put it right.
They have. Definitely.
See, this is more like the colour because it matches the tile colours
Wait, it does.
more.
It absolutely does.
Well done, Mark. That looks lovely. Oh, I'm so excited now. It's perfect. It's actually just spot on. Spot on.
Yeah.
This is...
Same colour.
Yeah, let's see.
Pretty much the same colour.
Yeah.
Bit lighter,
Yeah.
bit lighter and cleaner.
It is a
A
little
bit
bit,
lighter and cleaner.
but it still goes really nicely with the tiles.
Wait.
It does. So this is the idea, but this is definitely how it's going to be in the hallway. And this is where we're going to hang all our coats and put some hooks up on here. Yeah, it's going to be great. And, you know, it's just so important, I think, to try and get hold of the right colour for this kind of house.
Oh, it needs to be the right colour. You can't just go with any old colour.
No.
It wouldn't sit right.
No.
And the house wouldn't like it.
It would
the house would tell us.
It does tell us when it doesn't like something. It does in all sorts of interesting and strange ways. We get all sorts of things going on, don't we?
We do.
If it's not happy.
Generally, it's a smell.
Yeah, we get strange smells coming through the house and doors that slam at night.
Yeah,
we
absolutely do. Yeah.
But it's nothing
Creaking and stuff.
nothing bad.
No.
But it's only when we're decorating.
Yeah, it is only when we're decorating. It's really odd, but it's because we're changing things in the house, which we haven't changed for a long time.
Well, we've noticed this. We haven't like, it just took us by surprise actually when that started happening, and it was always when we were just beginning to do a room, like a new project and decorating a new room, or we were doing some major changes, and very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
This is lovely. I love the colour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, what a relief.
Because I didn't do a sample patch, I just went straight to it. You noticed that, haven't you?
We didn't need to do a sample patch. I could see it straight away. It's just bang on, bang on. I'm really happy. Yeah, and then I think we might leave it white, or for now we'll leave the white above until we find the right a nice paint to put on there. But this is beautiful. It's really a lot like the colour we were going for. So the colour that we were actually going for was the butterweed.
Yeah, butterweed, farrow and ball.
And our company that helps us out with the colours actually didn't have the right recipe for the butterweed, because it's a new colour that Farrow and Ball have brought out and they don't have that one yet. And then they ended up mixing a colour that you know, unfortunately it was not the colour.
That's a completely different colour, you can see it.
Oh, it's completely, yeah, like like we could see, it's like a lemon colour. Which is fine if that's what you want, but it really isn't yet. And it's hard to get yellows right anyway. I find that they're difficult colours to even find the right colour. It can be tricky. This is the right colour though, so I'm certain of that. So, and oh, it looks great. So yeah, so they've mixed it well. This one is another colour that they had, which was one that they could match. Well, I looked through all their colours basically and tried to find a colour that they have on their other companies that they use, other paint companies that they use. And this one is called Flamand. The paint company is Flamand. And it's called Clair de Lune.
It's nice. Nice colour.
And it's Belge. I think it's a Belgian company.
Okay. That's a nice colour.
Belgique. Yes.
Definitely.
So it's called Flamand. Yeah, it's Flamand, the paint company that do this. Very nice. Really very happy. Yeah.
Going on nice as well. Now I've sanded these boards down.
Oh yeah.
Going on far better.
Yeah, because Mark, you've sanded all these down, haven't you? All the
I
boards.
did. I sanded all the boards down yesterday.
So
Created a bit of dust in the house, but it needed it, and it's made a big difference. It's coming on really nice.
it's just gliding on, really smooth, nice, very nice finish.
Second coats, obviously.
Great. Right, we'll leave you to it for a moment, okay?
Yeah, go for it.
We'll come back in a minute and in a little while and
Please
come
do.
and see the progress. Am I catching you off guard again?
No, not yet. Not yet. It's a mess from trying to sort the ceiling out. Because that's gone a bit.
It's looking great though. But the ceiling, yeah, I
That's
mean,
good.
we've tried to repair the ceiling. And so, Mark, you've put a coat, haven't you?
Yeah, I need to. What I really want to do is probably sand it back and put a skimming of like a plaster over it just to make it better. This is where we had a leak from the bathroom.
Yeah.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
It might need maybe a coat
It's
of
okay.
plastering on there, do you
Yeah,
think?
it's not great. Not great.
And then I think a few more coats of paint as well.
Definitely a few more coats of paint.
But it's taken a bit of a hammering. It has, though, hasn't it?
Yes, it really has.
But never mind, I think that will be okay.
It'll be fun.
But I've got to say, the rest of it's looking lovely.
It's looking pretty good.
So this is the other wall that Mark's just freshly painted. This was all freshly painted, but this one has just been done. And then you're doing this one.
Yeah, this one I've got the boards upstairs because it's very bitty and it's not great. I want to paint them before I put them on the wall.
Yeah.
I could take the radiator off, but yeah, I haven't. So working around the radiator.
We're trying to avoid maybe taking this radiator off.
I'd rather not have to take that big radiator off the wall.
It's a bit more complex and complicated than just taking it off, though, really.
I'm not a plumber, and I know if I take that off, the chances are it's going to need some. I'm going to need someone in. It's not been off the wall for a very long time. And I don't want to be the first person to do it. Let's put it that way.
No, but it looks great. It's really nice. It's got a real nice glow in here.
Yes.
And it's got a sheen to the paint, which is nice. It's got a little sheen going on, which it didn't have before.
didn't have any of that before. No, it was
No.
just wallpaper, wasn't it? Which
Yeah.
wasn't our choice.
No, well done. You've done an amazing job today because I've been a bit busy doing other things, work. And you, yeah, I've been working.
Yeah.
But I'll do some more painting over the weekend, catch up. There's, like you said, there's plenty more painting to do.
Plenty more to come, and I've had a week off, so it's my chance to do other work.
Yeah.
Which is this maybe. Right, just a quick second colour on the top here.
If it's any consolation, I'm making cookies
Yay!
for after dinner. And quiche, homemade quiche for dinner.
Homemade quiche, that smells great.
Yeah. Actually, I better go and check it. No, it looks good. It's okay. It's good. Cookies in the making. After a hard day. And a cup of tea. This one is nice, it's soft, it's creamy, it's very in keeping with the epoch of the house. Very Victorian kind of colour, I would, it's really nice. And it makes me think of an old school. When you hook, I said that earlier, didn't I? But when you hook your coats up,
the cloakroom.
In the cloakroom, yeah. Because I had an old school like that when I was growing up at primary school in England.
Yeah.
And we had a proper, real old Victorian building school, and it was like this in the cloakroom. Maybe it stayed with me, and I've wanted to recreate it without realising.
Maybe. And here we are.
Yeah. But you've done a wonderful job, and you've really, there's the key.
Yeah. That I'm going to leave. I'm going to come back and do that piece.
Yeah, I
What's
definitely
there?
think it's worth painting over the white, the other white bits.
Does it just stand out? But if you look,
I mean, they're not so much
look there,
baby
look,
on
you
that
can't even
side.
see that. That's good.
No, because here there's our
yeah.
electric wires going through,
Yeah.
and you can't see it. It's in disguise
No,
because
I
you
think I need
painted
to paint
it.
that. I'll leave the obviously light sockets as they are.
Oh no, don't paint the light
I'm
sockets.
going to paint the
maybe.
light sockets. That's a stupid idea. Don't do that.
Don't do that, Mark. It's okay. You
I'm
can
not
leave,
completely
you can
crazy.
leave the light sockets.
But
Because we won't be able to turn them off and on.
I will paint this up to there. That bit. Because the worst is going to be painted anyway.
Yeah. And we're due around the door.
Yes.
Obviously all the
We
wood.
might be able to just paint that, to be honest. It's actually, I think we can just probably just paint it. It's not
Just
too
paint
bad.
over it.
Yeah. It's gone over. It's gone.
I was going to give it a
over.
slight little rubbing
I don't think it
over.
needs it. Right.
Okay.
Oh, it's darn good.
Are you happy, Mark?
I am very happy.
You're happy, aren't
It's
you?
really nice. Yeah,
You've done a great job. You really
I'm
have.
really happy with it.
Yeah. So we're all happy. Actually, everybody's happy. Everyone is.
Everyone is happy.
Everyone's
with it.
happy with it, and that's why I really wanted to do it in here, because it makes us happy as well, you know? Because we could have lived with it as it was, you know, but this really makes
Could
us
you?
happy.
I couldn't live with it how it was.
Well, well, look,
you did for a while because we were
practically
doing other
you
things.
can, you know,
Practically you can live with anything, but if you don't have to, why would you?
and that's what I was quite keen to do it, because I just thought, oh, you know, it's just time. It was the time, and it was time to do it, and here we are. So.
Yeah.
We're getting there anyway. So now we just have this wall over here with this one to do. That will be next. Yeah, there's a lot of mess anyway. And then this wall and this wall over here. Had to bring the washing in because it started to rain, didn't it? But it looks great. April showers. No, it looks great. So here is a little update for you all. This is a few days later, so it has taken us a bit of time to record this video over a few weeks, and that's why we haven't actually put any videos out, because we've just been focusing on the hallway and decorating and just getting things done. But just to finish off the video, I will just take you through the last thing that I've been doing in the hallway. So I'm going to show you something. This is a bit of a project here. It's a little coat rack here, and I bought it in a brocante last year, over a year ago, and it was always with the idea of obviously putting it in the hallway when it was going to be all done and decorated. But what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to paint it, and I know it looks nice in the natural wood colour. So I was umming and ahhing as to whether to paint it or not, but I really like the idea of putting some colour and painting some wood. It's what I love doing. I've always loved to paint old furniture and bring it back to life, and you know, that's kind of my style. So I did the table and chairs in here, and there's 6 chairs and the old table that we have here, an old farmhouse table. I did that years ago, and I've repainted it quite recently, and it's just what I enjoy doing. So the idea is to paint it maybe a yellow to go with the hallway, and then we're going to put it up here. So when we come in, we can just put our coats and our hats on there. And the other thing I've been doing, just to finish off, yesterday, I didn't film any of this, but this is the little under the stairs. Hang on. So this is our little cupboard space under the stairs. And we love this because our boys love to play under here still. They're still young enough to enjoy it. And they put all their cushions and books in here, and they do reading and drawing and what kids do, they play. So it was all just really old, and you know, it had never been painted in here. So I've just put one coat of white paint at the moment in here, just to, you know, whitewash it and give it a clean. And then eventually I'm going to paint all the skirting boards a nice colour, maybe a nice yellow to match the hallway, and give it a nice coat of some good paint in here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just cleaning up in here. I've still got a bit to do at the back there. I haven't finished yet. And just to brighten it up, really. So there you are. That's the update for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Mark is actually working at the moment, but we wish you all a really good weekend. We hope you had a lovely Easter. If you celebrate Easter, we hope you had a lovely Easter. I hope you're enjoying this lovely weather. If you've got some good weather where you are, it feels really great to have some nice sunshine. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. We would like to be posting more often, but we've just been so busy. It's been quite difficult to do anything much on YouTube, but we don't forget you, and we still always come back. And so, you know, don't give up on us. Just like and subscribe, and the more you subscribe, I think the more videos we will be pushing out as well. Okay, so I wish you all a lovely weekend, and we will see you in the next video.